Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be ranking all 7 November 2014 movies I saw ranked in a tier list. So yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. So starting off we have Interstellar. For me, Interstellar's going on the awesome tier. I absolutely love Interstellar. This is one of Christopher Nolan's best films for me that he's directed. The score on this movie is spectacular. The sound, if you haven't watched it, it's mind-blowing. The acting is phenomenal. Matthew McConaughey does an extremely well job, doesn't make sense, extremely good job, as the main character of Interstellar. And yeah, Christopher Nolan knows how to make an awesome film, and it worked extremely well for me, so it's deserving to be on the awesome tier for me. Absolutely outstanding. Next up for me, we have Big Hero 6, and that for me is going on the very good tier. I really did enjoy Big Hero 6. I mean, I've always been a fan of Big Hero 6. The animation in this movie is really well done. Like, it's really good. The voice cast did extremely well. The story told in this movie is deep and very sad. Of this brother losing his brother, and yeah, just trying to find out who killed his brother. But the voice cast did extremely well, and the direction from Chris Williams and Don Hall, they did extremely well as well. Because Chris Williams also directed Bolt and The Sea Beast, and then Don Hall directed Raya and the Last Dragon and Strange World. So yeah, very good tier for me. Next up, a movie people are saying, oh my god, why are you putting it this high? It's Horrible Bosses 2. For me, Horrible Bosses 2 is on the very good tier. I don't know, I just like these kind of comedies. They're like my kind of thing. This movie was really entertaining. Like, really entertaining. I love these Horrible Bosses movies. These are just fun, enjoyable films, and great cast as well, from Jason Bateman to Jason Sudeikis to Charlie Day to Jennifer Aniston to Jamie Foxx to Chris Pine to Christopher Waltz, and directed by Sean Anders, who has directed Instant Family, Spirited, Daddy's Home, That's My Boy, and Daddy's Home 2. So yeah, he has directed some good films for me personally. But yeah, I think it's a very good movie. Really enjoyable. I definitely recommend you check it out. Even though you hear those horrible things about the movie, I would say just check it out. Next up, Babadook. For me, very good tier. Now, I know a lot of people are saying this is like one of the best horror movies ever created. For me, it's not that. I still really think this movie is well made. I really think that. This movie was excellent to show how they showed the horror in this movie, from this book, with this creature called Babadook. That was outstanding. And yeah, the cast did extremely well, and directed by Jennifer Kent, who has directed The Nightingale, which I don't really enjoy that much, but Babadook was probably, the best film that she's ever made. But I absolutely love The Babadook. It's a very good movie, but I don't think it's one of the best for me personally. Next up we have The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. For me, where did I put it? Okay, it's on the good tier. I'm never really a huge fan of these Hunger Games movies. Never probably I ever will. But it was enjoyable. It was fine. I mean, Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, Woody Harrelson, Elizabeth Banks, Julianne Moore. A great cast, and directed by Francis Lawrence, who has directed The Hunger Games Catching Fire, The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. He's gonna be directing the new Hunger Games this year, and he also directed Constantine. And yeah, The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, it was enjoyable. I hope that Part 2 is a little bit better for me, but yeah. Then we have Penguins of Madagascar. Good tier. It's fine. It's enjoyable. I liked it. It's nothing really, anything special for my liking. It's just a animation movie spin-off from Madagascar about the penguins, which I think it worked really well. I think the voice cast was really good. Directed by Eric Darnell and Simon J. Smith, who Eric Darnell directed Madagascar 1 to 3, Ants, and then, who's the other director? Simon J. Smith directed the B movie. So yeah, Penguins of Madagascar, it was enjoyable. I liked it, but it's nothing, it's not like anything spectacular. It's just a fine animated movie. And then lastly, we have Dumb and Dumber 2. Now, for me, unfortunately, that movie is going on the bad tier. I was not a huge fan of Dumb and Dumber 2. I think this was just probably the most disappointing movie of the year for me, or so far. It was, because I love the first Dumb and Dumber movie. It's probably one of my favourite comedies of all time. But this movie was just a huge letdown. Yeah, Bobby Farley directed it, who directed There's Something About Mary, Me, Myself, and Irene, The Three Stooges, like I can see why. And yeah, it's a movie. It's nothing special, and also directed by Peter Farley, who directed Green Book, Dumb and Dumber, like, come on. Oh, no, he also directed movie 43. So you got that. But yeah, for me, Dumb and Dumber 2 is unfortunately at the bottom. Now I'm just going to get into my ranking. So in last place for me is Dumb and Dumber 2 at 7th. It's not that great. Unfortunately, it's probably the most disappointing movie I've seen so far this year. But yeah. At number 6 is Penguins of Madagascar. It's good. It's a good, fine animated movie. Yeah. 5 for me is The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Another good movie, but I wish it could have been a little bit better for a big finale. The first part of a big finale, I wish that could have worked a bit better. 4 for me is The Babadook. A little bit disappointing from all the praises that I've heard of this film, but I still really enjoyed this film, not gonna lie. It was still a really fun movie. 3 for me is Horrible Bosses 2. Yeah, I love these, like, dumb, stupid comedy films. That's just my kind of thing. 2 for me is Big Hero 6. Enjoyable. I liked it. The animation was really good. The voice cast was really good. And yeah. And then number 1 for me is Interstellar. Absolutely phenomenal film. And yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed me ranking all 7 November 2014 movies ranked in a tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, take care. Peace.